MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Ender Inciarte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first. Pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0. And we are in for a hot afternoon. 96 degrees at game time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ender Inciarte goes down for the first out of the game.
Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 264 is average entering play. 7 homers, 39 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The first baseman, number 5.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance. Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Out of play. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And one batter in, the Braves will have to handle a threat to run on the base paths.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box, John Birdie. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here's the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Birdie is retired, and there's one away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Next will be Jose Osuna, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. In time, and he is nailed at second. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Stepping in, Andy Wilkins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Another payoff pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging on the split fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy. And I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
High in the air out to center field. Brinson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Andres Blanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Donaldson at second with 2 down. And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Striding into the box, Brian Anderson.
For the Marlins, the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Anderson. 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Markakis. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting seven.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Pitch on the way.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. So stepping in, Jeff Stamper. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That's
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Full count, 3-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Wilkins has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
That is up.
Stepping into the box, Max Fried. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cooper is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Hops this one up. Riddle has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. It remains 1-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sandy Alcantara stands in as he looks at a called strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box now, Lewis Brinson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. For the current campaign, Brinson is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Brinson has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Donaldson's there. A tag for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Garrett Cooper. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Brinson stands at second with two gone. That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. The set and the 2-1. Back up the middle. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. Marlins leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Nick Markakis digging in now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nick
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Markakis, originally from New York State. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. And he makes the catch for the second out.
now batting.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
One run, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Count even now at 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Riddle has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Jose Osuna. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Standing in now, Andy Wilkins. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A 1-0 delivery. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he loses him on a breaking ball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Line drive base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, number 63.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, number 63, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Wilkins over at second. Anderson at first with no outs. And he misses with it, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In for strike two. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Number 58 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 58, Dan Winkler.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Ready now for the Marlins. JT Riddle comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Ready for another chance. Sandy Alcantara. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and he pops him up. Chavez is calling for it, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. Miami's out in front 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Andre Blanco.
First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Brinson. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up now, Jeff Stamper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now. Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
0-1 the count. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy has the...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strike out there. Needed to make 1 more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a rhythm hit.
Nick Markakis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lewis Brinson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Outside, 2-1. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now at the plate, John Birdie. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Diaz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Too low, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Diaz is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his first year at the big league level. To first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So striding forward now, Garrett Cooper. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Jose Osuna would be next. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose.
Derek Dietrich will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Derek Dietrich.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it, gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Jacob Webb is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 45, Jacob Webb. Up next for the Marlins.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-2 Miami. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Acuna digs in now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Braves are able. At the plate, number 63. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Number 63.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And he fouls this one off. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-3. In now, JT Riddle. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way, but they can play well the rest of the game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 1-2 now. And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Sandy Alcantara comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Lewis Brinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. Bottom third. Leading off the inning, Andres Blanco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Andres Blanco.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Brinson is right there, 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Liner toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Brinson is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. On to second, but he's in safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Popped him up. Number 63 will put this one away, and the side is retired. Jay Minter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-1.
The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is on 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Cooper.
From the stretch.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Inciarte's there. 1 down. Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 2 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Andy Wilkins will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Diaz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a throw over to first. The next 0-2. Runner goes for second. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 left for Miami. They're up 6-4. Leading off the inning, Freddie Freeman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. At the plate, Ronald Acuna. His career numbers with Adam Conley. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ryan Stanek gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Ripped down the first base line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. He'll come home with it. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now back.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Ready for another shot now. Andres Blanco. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Jeff Stamper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 90.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs. Dansby Swanson will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Jerry Blevins will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ozzie Albies will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's the first pitch to him. Brian Anderson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Jorge Alfaro will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Hitting for the Marlins, number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second, and he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Striding in, JT Riddle. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Kim will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Alfaro rounds third and is striding for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate now, Lewis Brinson. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Kim, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Bouncer to the left side.
Albies brings it in.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Marlins 7 and the Braves 6. Kim is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement. Tyler Kinley comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ozzie Albies is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The center fielder,
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Dietrich will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Nick Markakis. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Miami Marlins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ryan Stanek gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Tyler Kinley wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt.